First up, in a story you will only see here on Apple Valley News Now, we have obtained documentation outlining a claim seeking $50 million in damages against the Richland School District, the Yakima Police Department, former Yakima Police Chief Matt Murray, the West Richland Police Department, and several staff members in the Yakima School District in the gunning down of a paraeducator whose name Amber Rodriguez. This happening last April at Wiley Elementary School in West Richland. We do want to warn you, some of the details you are about to see is disturbing. The case stems from who knew what when. In the time, former Yakima police officer Elias Weezar shot and killed his ex-wife, Amber Rodriguez, in front of her 9-year-old son. In newly obtained documents by Apple Valley News Now, attorneys for the estate of Rodriguez and her 2 sons claim that Weezar should have never been able to carry out the killing.
Could have been and should have been, without a doubt. And there are simple, and this is laid out in the notice of claim, very specifically simple protective measures that should have been taken. And they should have been taken years ago, and they absolutely should have been implemented the moment Mr. Weezar was arrested.
He shot Rodriguez 7 times, once in the arm, 3 times in the back, and 3 times in the head as she tried to run from him while on the elementary school's grounds where she worked. According to attorney Bill Pickett, who filed the tort claim, not only did the school fail to keep Rodriguez safe that day, Pickett says the Yakima Police Department put the weapon that he used in the killing in his hands.
When you are dealing with law enforcement officers, those folks have enormous privilege and enormous responsibility. And when you are dealing with school districts, those also are entities that have enormous privilege and enormous responsibility toward both the students, those folks who are employed there, and as well as the people who come into contact with both of those entities, whether they be police or school districts.
According to the tort documents, the Yakima Police Department hired Weezar as an officer on June 17, 2013. However, after a background check, it discovered that Weezar already had a criminal record that involved the use of weapons and at one time had faced charges of criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, and terrorizing. Pickett says YPD hired him anyway, and the city of Yakima failed to investigate Weezar's background. During his time with YPD, Weezar received letters of reprimand and was involved in internal investigations after he became a school resource officer in 2019 in the Yakima School District. The investigation was on claims he was having a sexual relationship with a 12-year-old girl, a girl whom he later impregnated and moved in with. Weezar went on leave from the department on December 3, 2020, and on February 15, 2022, he was allowed to resign from the force. However, the tort claim says YPD failed to collect his City of Yakima-issued weapons, ammunition, and tactical gear. On April 22, 2024, Weezar, despite being trespassed from Richland School District property, was allowed to enter school property and be there for nearly 20 minutes with no one alerting the authorities, where he waited for Rodriguez. Weezar used his YPD-issued gun and ammunition to kill her.
So I've represented countless people in catastrophic injury claims, claims that where people have lost their life. And one of the most significant things you can do in this type of a case is you are shouldered and you are saddled with the responsibility to speak for people who cannot speak for themselves.
We have much more to tell you about on the claim, and we will have another in-depth story coming up tomorrow on Apple Valley News Now. To learn more details, go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com, after this newscast for more complete coverage.